Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Fanie Naude here, and we are back from vacation. We took a little bit of time off. We went to the seaside and we went a little bit to the Drakensberg. And first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody's well wishes with my proposal to my girlfriend. You know, after more than 8.5 years, I finally got the courage to ask her to marry me. So thank you everybody for the support on that front. I'm extremely happy. I cannot ask for a better life partner at the end of the day. Then we also were running a Black Friday special. It ended Friday at midnight, and thank you so much for the support there as well. So that we had a little bit of a technical issue with one of our landing pages, and if you were struggling, you saw, okay, well, it was marked down to 2,000 and you saw that the price was 5,000. There was a glitch with one of our funnels. So if you had that problem and you still want that special, we're going to open it up for 24 hours. Just email me at fanie@buzznetdirect.co.za and we can hold that special for you. Otherwise, this is going to be the last chance for that. It's just going to be 24 hours for those people that struggled with that specific funnel. And other than that, I really want to dive today into, ending 2021 with a bang, improving your practice over the holiday season. Now, we have a bit of a, let's say, a vacation mentality, and we really do not want to let you fall into that trap as well. So what is a vacation mentality? Well, it's about always just looking forward to the vacations, always thinking about, I just need to survive until the 15th, until my practice closes, and finally I can have some rest. Well, I know you guys are overworked. I know you guys work extremely hard, but you should also realize it's a very competitive world out there. And if you are not available for your clients, if you are offering something more than just your normal accounting functions, and you're more of an advisory and a consulting firm, well, you need to be there for your clients when they need you the most. You need to be there when other people are not. We don't close. We just went on a vacation, and vacations are great. We really do believe you should take some time off to just refocus, re-strategize, make sure everything is ready. But do not do it over a 3 or 4 week period. If you're taking such a long time off, you are missing so many opportunities. You're missing so many opportunities to add extra value to your clients. And if you're not willing to work with your clients because you're thinking about, but everybody closes in December. Well, no. There's still a lot of industries that don't close. There's still a lot of industries that still need to get work done through December and through the holiday season. Not everybody closes. Not everybody closes on the 15th and decided, okay, I'm only going to open on the 10th of January again. That's not everybody out there. And they still need accountants. They still need advisors. They still need consulting. And a lot of business are done during the holiday season, especially in retail. Retail is a big market there. Coaching is another one. It's a very big thing, especially life coaches and all of those guys. They don't take time off. Well, let's say my perspective is they don't take time off during the holiday season, because then that's the time when most of their clients need them the most, because it's not the same sort of feeling for everybody during those seasons. The point I'm trying to make here is that there are still clients out there that you can go and get. You can still add more value to the clients that's still operating. But if you're not willing to work with the clients, at least improve your accounting practice over the holiday season. What does this mean? Well, put some systems in place. Take a week when on vacation. Take a week. Just think about your systems, think about your processes, think about your employees, think about everything that's happening in your practice, just on a very relaxed level. And you'll see that suddenly there comes sort of ideas. They just keep popping up in your head because you are relaxed. The best ideas comes when you are relaxed. That's why there's this massive stereotype about getting ideas in the shower. But you want to start to think in a strategic level on your practice. What's going to be our vision forward? What's going to be our aims for next year? What's going to be the main things that we need to be focusing on? Are we going to invest in, let's say, service delivery? Are we going to ramp up the value that we're offering, ramp up the operational systems, make our lives easier, invest in extra software to make my employees' lives easier? Is that what I'm going to doing? Or am I going to push sales? Am I going to get in a sales team, a dedicated sales team, to consistently drive sales that we can scale up the practice because the service delivery is solid? Or are we going to just invest in a little bit more of marketing and see how many more clients we can attract to us? Those are the three main things that we think about. Then just on a more fundamental level of just value. Think about value in the sense of where can I add more? Where can I just optimize everything that we give so much more value than our competitors that everybody wants to work with you. Now that's not something that happens very often with accountants. There's not this long line of people outside of your office that wants to work with you. That's a very, very rare occurrence. But if you start to be that accounting practice that everybody starts to see of, man, they offer just so much and everybody working with them is getting such massive results and every business associated with them is growing and scaling up, you start to be seen as that, let's say, catalyst between businesses of building them up. Not just your normal accounting stuff. Like, you could be known for the best payroll company out there. You're still not going to have a line of people outside that want to work with you. You're going to get a lot of referrals, yes, but are you going to attract people organically just to you because of all of the massive results that everybody is getting? It's not always that those sort of things actually happen. You need to start thinking, how can I be something different? How can I be different than my competitors? Every single accounting practice out there is basically offering the same services. You cannot differentiate on services, and other people think, well, we can be the one-stop shop and we can just offer 20 services where others offer 15. Like, you are working yourself to death by trying to be everything to everybody. Like, that's not something that's possible. You cannot satisfy absolutely everybody, and you're not going to be an expert at anything if you are trying to be an expert at 20 different things. Now, that is something very fundamental that you should realize and understand, but I just want to bring it back to what's the point of this video. The point is, take some time to think about your practice. I do a video like this every single year to end, saying, go ahead, sit down, have a relaxed chat, bring in your board, bring in your managers, bring in your main decision makers, make the guys that's driving the practice forward. Have a little bit of a mastermind. Have a week, maybe take a week with the company, with all of the main role players or the key role players in your company, and just strategize a bit. Take a little bit of time, think through everything. Where are the main problems in your practice? What's going to be the way forward? And if you don't have a big practice of 20 plus people and you're only like a 5-man team, have a sit down before you go on vacation or just after everybody went or came back from vacation. Have a few days where everybody just sits and talks about the future and talks about the vision of the company, that you can just have a little bit of a mixing of the minds, that you can see what are the things that needs to be done. And if you are the leader in your company and you're just thinking, but I'm the leader, I need to create the vision and so forth, don't be so arrogant to think that everybody else you know everything. Like, don't think you know everything. There's always something else, and there's always a perspective that you don't have. Just get some feedback from your employees, get some feedback from your managers, that what do they think? Get some inputs. Yes, you make the final decision if you're the leader, but you need to have that input, because it's not always that you realize how much they are struggling with certain things, with certain service delivery. I know there's company cultures that's so negative towards the leaders because they don't get that opportunity to give feedback and say, hey, this isn't working. Like, this is wasting so much time. Like, there's so many better things that we could be doing with this, or better ways that we could be doing this. Get some feedback from your people. Start to think about that strategy. Think about your vision. What do you want to do? What is your end goal? What are you working towards? It's very important to always keep that in mind. And with this, strategizing, I like basically for most of the year, I've been giving most of the sales calls and most of the strategy sessions, everything to Gerard, my business partner, because he's just very good at that sort of thing. And I wanted to focus a lot of time on creating extra products like the Facebook ads course that we just ran. I created this from scratch. It's our very best strategy that we created, and that's why we're running specials. And finally, we're just going to, increase it to 10,000 Rand once off in the beginning of January, just because it's just so much value packed in that you can basically get that money back within the first month. So we ran a special for 2,000. Now it's 5,000. We're going to raise it again to 10,000 in January. But that's my main role, is to create the products, to create the information, to do all of those sort of things. And I a little bit of detach myself from the strategy sessions, and I think I should maybe bring back that again, that I can strategize a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my calendar for the next couple of weeks until you guys close this practice. I know most close around the 15th. And I'm going to open up my calendar and say, okay, guys, schedule a call with me. Let us go through your practice. Let me show you all the knowledge that we have from all of the clients that we work with, and what worked for them and what didn't work for them. Let us take a deep dive into your practice and your situation, and find out what would be the best strategies for you moving forward. What's going to be the best things to focus on? What should those discussions with your employees go about? What are the main things that my perspective can tell you from your practice that you're doing wrong, or where are the gaps? We've worked with so many accountants. I can tell you now that most of them don't have our perspective. Usually those conversations go something along the lines of, I never thought about this, or man, I didn't think that this could be so easy, or yes, this is such an eye-opener for me, I need to go and think about this. Because we have a different perspective. We are not accountants. We are consultants. We are specialists in marketing and digital marketing. We have a different perspective than you. So these strategy sessions, we have heard that some of them was the most valuable time they have ever spent with one single phone call or one Zoom session. So I'm going to put a link in the comments below. Schedule a call with me for a strategy session. I would love to get a little bit more of a handle on the industry at the moment. What are you guys struggling with? And I would really like to give something back, because we have the time now. Our main product, our main Facebook ads course that we're going to be our main offer from now on, it's done, it's completed. So we have already people going through it. They're already giving us great feedback. So that's done now. Now I want to give back and give some extra value. So schedule a call with me. Let's see what's going to be the best strategies for you moving forward. Other than that, guys, good luck with the final part of the year. Remember, the work never stops. Even if you go on vacation, you need to start to think strategically. So thanks everybody, and enjoy the rest of your week.